Hey everybody, we're out here at Star West today testing one of the top privateers race bikes. We're literally 2 days after the Las Vegas Supercross, and JB Albertson and Georgia Albertson brought out the big number 77. We're going to run it through some laps today, kind of give you our impression. It's their first stab at an outdoor motocross suspension setting, but it's the complete race bike other than that. So pretty excited to go see what Top Jimmy's been racing with all year.
What's going on, guys? I'm Greg Albertson, Jimmy's mechanic and brother. Yeah, the engine package that we put together, it's a Merge Racing engine package accompanied with FMF single exhaust and Vortex ECU programmed by Merge Racing. So along with our motor package, we run Renegade fuel, and it actually helps out a lot. It gives the bike a lot of extra horsepower, and that's easy horsepower. Just buy it and drop it in your gas tank. And with the suspension too, Merge Racing valves the suspension a little bit different because we run a different rear link that lowers the back end and changes the curve too. So we have to revalve our suspension in a different way to accompany the link that we use. The front brake on the Honda is generally a little bit weaker, so we've gone ahead and put a Brembo, oversized Brembo rotor, and we're running a Brembo master cylinder, something you would find on KTM. We got some W wheels just for obviously the looks, and then strength and durability for these guys. Churby's does a good job keeping us, a privateer team like us, hooked up with new plastic for every round, and 180 decals has done us some really cool stuff this year at the retro round, also the military round, and then this scheme you guys are seeing right here today was our Vegas setup. So they've done a lot of cool custom stuff for us, especially for being a privateer effort.
All right, so we got done doing some laps on Jimmy's race bike and came away super impressed. You know, some of the big things for me were the Rekluse Clutch. I haven't ridden with one of these in probably 10 years, and back then I couldn't stand them. It was just way too weird. But if he hadn't even told me it was in there, I may not have even known. It doesn't affect where the clutch is when you're riding, which was something I always had a problem with. So I just forced myself to let go of it and keep my hand on the bars, and I actually really liked it. You know, there was no negatives, and obviously if you tip over or in a really tight rut, you can just keep your hand off the clutch, and kind of helps you be smooth where there's not real good traction. So I really like that. Super impressed with the Rekluse Clutch. The suspension's a little stiff for me, but Jimmy is a bit of a tub of lard, so I understand that it's going to be a little stiff. The motor was actually really good. It was, Honda gets a little bit of a rap for being too soft with the engine. It was plenty of power, never had any need for any more, but it was still kind of that same smooth power all the way through, which makes it super rideable. I really liked it. It was kind of slick today, so it was nice. If you had any kind of hit, you'd be just spinning donuts. So aside from that, some cool little parts and pieces on it. The works connection braces are a must and stuff like that, but the foot pegs are 10 millimeters back. I hadn't ridden one of these new Hondas with that setup, and it was comfortable to me. It kind of just felt like it put me in a better place that helped balance the bike. The single exhaust, this is an FMF single, which is several pounds lighter, and also gives the bike more over rev than the duals would have. So something to look at also. Super strong brakes on this thing. The front was really good, and just a comfortable bike to me. So as a guy who hasn't ridden a Honda in a while, I was impressed.